So this is our April 18th deck dinner, and I've just used our plates from yesterday because we had roughly the same thing, and I haven't unloaded the dishwasher. So I didn't want to put these away, and I thought, oh well, why not? So anyway, I'm giving James a mountain of sauerkraut. I served him a bit much. I don't think he'll eat all that, but anyway. And the vegan lentil walnut burger patty that I made recently on what do you call it, with zucchini relish and sprouted grain bun, and the greens are Organic Girl super greens or whatever. They're two kinds of Swiss chard, arugula and tatsoi, and spinach. And for dessert, strawberries with the coconut whipped cream. So that's just whipped coconut cream with maple syrup and what else? Vanilla. And a little half a kiwi. And we're drinking this juice because it was given to us, and I used to drink a load of juice. I remember I went to talk to dietitian because I was having some health problems and I wanted some help, and she was very nice and couldn't really find out where I was lacking because I was eating very healthy and I didn't have any extra weight on, but I was extremely active. She asked me to keep track of what I was eating, and she looked it over and she's like, I wouldn't recommend this much juice to our football players, because this was at the university when I was going there. So she thought I was drinking way too much juice, because I'd get these things and I would drink like one of these. I would sit back and that would be my juice for lunch or whatever, right? So anyway, all that is in this juice. So when I saw this, I thought, oh, that's nice. It reminded me of the old times when I used to actually drink juice. This is supposed to serve 4. I used to just drink it. Anyway, and now I don't. We just have water usually, but for a treat, why not? So this is, let's see, I'll just set this down over here. It's a beautiful day. I've brought my coat out just in case I do find it too cold, but I don't know that I will. It's lovely, especially in the sun like this. There was a honeybee when I came out that was buzzing around our food. It was funny because it seemed more interested in the sauerkraut and rather than I thought for sure they'd go for the strawberries. I was watching it, but because I don't care if a honeybee touches my food. Oh my gosh, that's good. Maybe I do need a little bit. Oh, strip that on the ground. That'd be no good. Where James went. Oh, he'll come out eventually. Start eating, let you know how it is. Actually, I normally eat the patties just without a bun. But it's funny. I've noticed different people dieting, and I probably shouldn't pay attention to what other people are eating so much. But I've noticed people do all sorts of strange things. Like some people will eat a burger patty without a bun, because they're wanting to diet. But then they'll load it up with all condiments. So they're eating like 3 tablespoons of ketchup and this and that and whatever, all of it on the... And I don't know, it just seems funny to me. I mean, all that sugar. I mean, James doesn't have sugar because I made it. Ah, here he is. I think I'm going to eat the sauerkraut first because I actually don't like sauerkraut though. I eat it because I want the probiotics, but I like kimchi. James likes sauerkraut.
Hey! It's better than it was this morning. It just settled down. That's good.
I was able to just wear my tank top for a few minutes, and then I realized, no, it's actually kind of cold.
It's good stuff, though. It's a good line jacket.
But I don't know that I'll need my scarf or my hat anymore. Let's see. And this is actually kind of good sauerkraut. It's another one of the caraway batch, but it's good. What was I going to say? Something about the burger. Oh, it might be a vegan burger, but I don't know. I just got these sprouted grain buns because lately we've been getting really good free bread, so this was just free bread and we like it pretty good. You like the sprouted grain buns?
I think so. I certainly don't have an objection to it.
And there's no ingredients on the package, so I have no idea what's in them. So I can pretend they're vegan if I care. I don't care.
Yeah, it's about the first day that felt a bit like spring, I'd say.
Yep.
Pretty late.
But yeah, I used to get that brand of juice all the time. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah. So that's what's in here then.
Uh-huh.
It's super fruit, huh? 100% fruit juice. With sugar added, I'm sure. But or at least it's not a fruit drink.
Yeah, I know. For a treat, why not?
That's not bad. I'd prefer to purchase raspberry juice. What is that, goldenberry?
No, it says what's in it on the side.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't read it because I don't have my glasses.
Apple, acai, blackcurrant, raspberry, bilberry, blueberry, yumberry, pomegranate, mangosteen, and goji berry.
Wow.
So I wonder if that's what a goji berry looks like when it's...
Hard to say. Yeah, that's the thing that most looks like what's on the... Oh, weird. Never heard of yumberry. Mangosteen. Wonder if that's from South Africa. Steen means stone. Dutch, alright.
So, what do you think about the patty? Do you think I should have put more cumin and oregano in it?
I've had it before,
Yep.
like last night. It's
Yep.
good. I wouldn't mess with it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty good drink, but you know my theory about mixing up fruit flavors is like mixing up colors in paint. It's not bright like the original color.
Yeah, a lot of the time you end up with some ugly brown.
Yep. This isn't nearly that bad. Mango oftentimes ruins it. I don't know what it is about mango. But they do like mixing it with other things. Or other juices.
I don't know. I just, it doesn't, the advertising doesn't get to me anymore. Like, there are no pictures of a giant apple on the front of this.
And
Yet
that's
one of the fruit is apple that's listed in here. So where do you think it ranks on the ingredient list? You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
It's just not as exciting as the other.
And it's from concentrate too. Yeah, so whatever. But at the same time, I guess it would probably have some acai and yumberry in it. And when are we ever going to have those things? Like, I've never had a yumberry before.
I don't think I've ever heard of it. So we got a fan.
I'm actually feeling a little too warm in my jacket.
Hey, it's starting to warm up. I'm feeling not too warm. It's just right. The sun all of a sudden started warming up.
We're almost back to summer deck dining.
Make compost out of that.
I don't know. I'm not really. I could stop here. I've pretty much had enough to eat now, but.
What did you eat earlier?
A patty.
Oh, you had one already?
Yeah, I had one for breakfast.
Oh, there you go. Whereas all I had for breakfast was, well, early this morning I had some cereal. And then just some crackers. So I'm kind of hungry. I'm taking my time. You know, when people have been in the desert, is they take it easy with the water. Take it easy with the food probably too. But that might just be a movie cliche. You know, speaking of movies, I almost feel like watching that Coen Brothers thing again.
It was so good. We could do that. No Country for Old Men. Yeah.
Taken from a Yates poem, opening line. Well, not the opening line, but part.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's called Sailing to Byzantium. And the way it starts.
Can you recite it?
I mess up the beginning of it. It's the beginning of it's not that good, but a little bit scrabbly. But it starts off, that is no country for old men. I think he's talking about Ireland.
Oh.
But the second verse, it starts cooking. It says, an aged man is but a paltry thing.
Oh, I remember I read that to you.
Yep. When I was getting chemo, right? And I tried to recite it.
And I did not want to read it.
How come?
Well, it's not the kind of poem to read to people who are dying, and there were other people in there who might not have enjoyed it.
They wouldn't have heard it. People don't listen to
Okay.
poetry. But it dying,
But
you
you
know, like
wanted
I
to
read
teach, so I
lots
read
of
it.
Robert Browning. Many of them, most of his poems end up talking about death. It didn't bother me
That's
at
in
all.
that same poem?
But
The old man? That's in that same poem?
Robert, that's a William Butler Yeats poem. Robert
What are
Brown.
you talking about then?
Okay, well, I read lots of Robert. We read lots of Robert Browning. There's lots of his poems about death. It didn't bother me at all. What bothered me was stuff that was about life that was fake, like Little Women, or Dostoevsky's The Idiot. He's having to fool himself. His religion is fooling him to thinking that life is somehow better than it is, or something like that. Or afterlife, there exists an afterlife. That's what made me sick.
Yeah, those burgers are just too big for me when I eat the bun. I shouldn't eat the bun anymore. I guess I could just eat half the bun. Leave half for you.
The other thing that bothered me was reading philosophy. I read
Oh yeah.
it over
Sorry.
and over, this one book.
I just,
But
you know, I was planning to read that while I was there, that's all. And
it doesn't
so
matter.
that's what you ended up with.
Well, that's
was
all I
things
had
I
to
planned on reading.
But kind of got a grounding in philosophy. Well, I read that a bit more, but it's philosophy's so unreal. It's these idiots who can't figure out what life's about. They got to make it up. Oops.
I really love kiwis. That wind every now and then it chills me.
That's funny how it is. What happened
My
when
back is baking hot.
I feel a little cool in my hands, but my back is warm.
My hands aren't noticing it. Don't worry about it.
Compost.
The wind will get that.
Well, it's down in the garden.
Strawberries are a disappointment.
Are they? Water?
I'm not going to eat them. You can eat them
I
if
think
you
you gave me the better ones here, though, right?
want. Well, you won't even notice because I gave you the coconut whipped cream, so
Oh, okay.
it'll be awesome. You could probably slather that on cardboard and it tastes like a treat.
Made it sound like pizza.
Well, I don't know how some of those chain restaurants stay in business. Pizza restaurants. Some of their crust
Advertising.
is like cardboard. It's terrible.
Like
Their whole
Domino's
pizza's
just
like
does it with
cardboard.
advertising. Same thing with Pizza Hut. Their pizzas are such garbage. And people eat up the advertising. They eat up their product.
I don't know
It's
why.
garbage. They pay for the disclosure too. For me to say Pizza Hut, any pizza like Pizza Hut is doesn't work. It's almost like sacrilege. You know what I'm saying?
Did some of my hair get in your food? I am so sorry.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's my hair.
Could be. It means it could be pretty long.
Could be very long. It's a problem. I tie up my hair and it still gets in there.
Oh, there's
Extra
that
protein.
honeybee again.
He's liking that
He
strawberry.
was after you. Oh, really? He was this time. Oh, there he is. I should zoom in on him. I'll try to see if I can get it
He
before
took off.
Oh,
He scared him.
I scared him.
He'll be back though.
Oh well.